I recently tested a town mod for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim called Falkhurst, created by the mod author Schlitzohr. I absolutely love the experience. It is one of the great town mods that adds so much to Falkreath Hold and to the game. The mod adds a small village in the hold near Anji's camp. From Pine Watch, take the mountain path. As you climb the Geral Mountains, you will pass Ancestor Glade. Keep climbing, go east and you will find Falkhurst. The town consists of 3 structures. You have an area on a hill with a shrine of Kinnereth. We meet a former member of a warrior group called the Band of Kine, whose leader saw a hawk that led him to a shrine of Kine. He swore an oath to the widow of Shore and named his band after her. We will explore this interesting story later in the second part of this mini-series. I would have preferred this to be a shrine of Kine instead, but Kinnereth works as well. As we enter the town, we find a home that belongs to Helrun, who grew up here at Falkhurst. Her parents passed a few years ago and she works at the Hall of the Dead. She worries about how Falkhurst is a crumbling backwater and fears for its existence. Nevertheless, she will always live here and nowhere else. This guy here is just a good old visiting courier. Then we have a Shrine of Talos, which is fitting as the legendary Tiber Septim was in the area back in the Second Era. We will learn about Hjalti Early Beard's exploits later. Here we have an inn called Hangman Inn. It is a small inn with 2 beds run by brothers Gambrick and Gamrath. They will talk to you about Falkhurst and also discuss the peculiar name of the inn. Downstairs we find an apothecary called Cleverman's Colron, owned by Aberlin Foxhide, who will enthrall you with the history of Falkhurst and Falkreath Hold if you work for him. Next door is the Hall of the Dead, where we meet Wendella, who tends to the dead and will tell you about the stories of the legendary Band of Kine if you work for her. The mod also adds 2 more NPCs near the city of Falkreath. These NPCs reside in Ice Blue Den, a skooma manufacturing hub. Say hello to Carcass and Imirenwe. You can work for them and get rich, or you can betray them. Now that you have learnt about this eclectic group of characters at Falkhurst, let us examine the quests and stories told by them. Yes, the mod adds 4 quests, 3 at Falkhurst and 1 at the skooma den. And let me tell you, these quests are not some run-of-the-mill miscellaneous quests we find in Skyrim's villages. These quests in Falkhurst are a different beast. They have meaningful choices and alternate branches. The NPCs in the quests are filled with dialogue and are wonderfully well written. The replay value of these quests is incredible. On top of that, we learn about the ancient history of Falkreath Hold and the exploits of legendary figures from the First and Second Eras, like King Kulkane, who worked with a certain Hjalti Early Beard, also Tiber Septim. We also learn about Gorius of the Alesian Empire, Yashnag Gro Yagzu, the leader of an Orc clan in the Second Era, the cult of Emperor Zero, and more. In this mini-series of videos, I will share my review and observations on every quest added by Falkhurst. The focus will be on quest design and writing, just like my Beyond Skyrim Bruma videos. It goes without saying, these videos will contain spoilers, so if you haven't played Falkhurst, then maybe you can watch something else. So let's get started then. Alright guys, welcome to Falkhurst on a clear night. If you zoom out, you can see the 3 structures and how the village is built on a rock. Such a cool design. Also notice the massive stone head beneath the bridge. There's an interesting backstory to that one, as you will soon learn.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hangman's Inn is a small inn with 2 rooms. Let's chat with the brothers.
Fine. What?
This inn looks tidy enough. Maybe only half the beds are infested with fleas.
Gamrat does not have a voice for some reason, and he says Falkhurst is something between a ruin and a village. If you prefer not to have guards observing you all the time, then Falkhurst is a perfect settlement. So Gamrat is the muscle. Nice. So he was the only character who did not have voice lines, I promise you.
All right then.
Welcome to the Hangman's Inn. Have you seen the stone head beneath the bridge that leads to the inn? That's the hanged man that lends his name to my establishment. And the stone head is linked to probably the most important part of Falkhurst's history. Before King Culhwch marched to Cyrodiil, he consolidated his power over Falkreath Hold. Those who refused his right to rule gathered at Falkhurst. They were crushed, Falkhurst sacked, and the Stonehead put up to remind everyone of the rebels' fate.
So Gambrek talks about one King Culhwch. If you read the book The Arcturian Heresy, which appears in Morrowind and Skyrim, you find some information about King Culhwch. Culhwch, the king of Falkreath, wanted to unify the Colovian estates. He needed to secure his northern border where the Nords and the Reachmen had been fighting for centuries. Culhwch allies with Skyrim at the Battle of Old Hroldan. Leading his forces was Hjalti Earlybeard. Hjalti would later become Tiber Septim, the first emperor of Tamriel. The general's resilience and his efficiency with the tomb gave Culhwch the power to claim the Colovian West, and so his forces moved south towards the Jaral Mountains. So Falkhurst has some ancient history with Culhwch and the one and only Hjalti Earlybeard, or Tiber Septim, who was here too. Amazing. Let's continue chatting with Gambrek.
The nearest point of interest would be the Ancestor Glade on the road down the mountain. If you take the first turn off to the west on that road, you'll find a hunting camp some girls set up. But if you follow through the road past the glade, you'll reach the main road to the Hold capital. Lastly, this Imperial-built ruin comes to mind, in the valley to the south. Stay away from it. Travelers often disappear there without a trace. Quite a few, but not many stay the night. However, there are other more lucrative sources of income. For example, acquiring treasures that are not sufficiently valued by their owners. Would that be something that might interest you too? Well, things do get lost sometimes. And what are worldly possessions anyway if they're just gathering dust in some corner? And consider it from this perspective. If someone doesn't even notice the loss of an item, and this treasure brightens someone else's day, isn't that a good thing? In theory, of course. Well, the Jarls of Falkreath own a mighty fine work of art. A finely carved mammoth tusk. It is said that this treasure was created in the First Era by one of the greatest artisans of that bygone age. I am not implying any offer on my behalf or anything of the sort, but there would certainly be many wealthy buyers for such a rarity.
And that starts the quest, retrieve the finely carved mammoth tusk.
Until next time.
Okay, this seems to be a simple fetch quest. We have to steal this tusk from the Jarl. Sounds simple? Let's go.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Yield or flee, your choice.
Stop that!
Oh man, these hired thugs, so annoying. Every thief character has to deal with them. Alright, before we go to Falkreath, let's enjoy some nighttime views of Falkhurst.
There's nothing quite like a good adventure, but I'd say relieving oneself comes awfully close.
But not here, Rumorin. Alright guys, see you at Falkhurst. See you at Falkreath. Alright, we are here. Let's get this done nice and easy. That was quick. Let's head back.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. You should definitely pay a visit to our great Jarl and make sure his treasures are safely stored away. I recognize talent when I see it. Here is your reward. But that was just small stuff. Are you ready to earn a little extra with a real job?
Alright, $250 for a simple fetch quest. An interesting start, and he has more. This quest could have been elevated if we had to actually do some investigation by talking to people or searching manually instead of a quest marker laser guiding us to the solution.
Let me note beforehand that this first task was more of a test of your trustworthiness. We are not thieves, but theft is just as legitimate to us as any other means by which we can achieve our goals. The scope of our business is a bit bigger. We make our profit primarily as a service provider in the skooma trade. The ivory trade is only a small sideline for us. One of our clients has a minor conflict with some bandits, a disorganized bunch with no backing from higher authorities. Shouldn't be much of a challenge for you. Talk to Carcass at the Ice Blue Den. I'll show you where to find him. Carcass operates right under the noses of the Falkreath guards.
Something so strong it makes goats look like wenches.
We immediately start on the next quest, Ice Blue Den. Interesting, we have to speak to one Carcass near Falkreath. Gambrick also talks about being part of the skooma and ivory trade. Wow, what a big shot businessman, Gambrick. Alright, let's get back down to the city and meet this dude. We are nearing Falkreath and I'm already loving the vibe of the town. Schlitzohr's town mods add so much, and I can already sense Falkhurst adding much needed depth to the Falkreath area. While working on this quest, I really went down the rabbit hole reading about King Culhane. Anyway, we are here. A hatch of some kind. Ice Blue Den. Wow, a skooma den.
Welcome to the Ice Blue Den. The Ice Blue Den, a skooma den. You can buy a bottle full of happiness from me and enjoy yourself down in the pit. Cozy.
Sure, Imirenwe. A bottle of skooma will take us down to the pits, alright?
Carcass and I were part of a group of spell swords. Our leader got himself killed on an expedition, and we disagreed with the guy who took charge. Fool! We did some mercenary work for a while, bounties and stuff like that. During one job, we met our current supplier, and he made us an offer we couldn't refuse. Lucrative. They retreated further south to a cave near the border and set up camp there, trying to hone their skills. Pah! Laughable. Bashnag, the new leader, is a coward, wanting to hoard scrolls and tomes. What a worm! He is afraid of a return to Labyrinthian or to seek out other places that hold real power. Shameful.
I love the writing for each character. They have unique personalities and have a lot to say.
This isn't a good time. Some kind of natural cave. The mushrooms in here are usually only found way deeper in more dangerous caves. The perfect place for our business. And don't pick any of them. They are mine. And Amirinwi and I know how to put up a fight. I have always had a wide range of interests. Alchemy, spells, fighting, tactics. Picked up anything that appealed to me. I joined a group that appreciated my versatility. Spell swords, you know. We tried to acquire a special artifact in the ancient city of Brumjunar. We failed and our leader got killed. The dense orc who wanted to take charge after this had no vision for our group. I left. Ymir and we followed and we became mercenaries. It got boring quickly, but we met a man who led us to a new career path. A path that pays well and offers much needed time for my studies. Excellent. Let me fill you in. To keep this business running, we need moon sugar in large quantities. There are few places outside of Elsewhere where sugarcane can be grown, and Skyrim is certainly not one of them. Our last shipment was intercepted by a group of bandits. They have no connection to any of the major players in the region and appear to be developing their own product. Wipe them out completely, get me my delivery, and the den will be buzzing again. Everyone will be happy. We've already scouted out their hideout. Let me show you where you should strike.
Okay, so we have to get a crate of moon sugar from Embershard Mine. Embershard Mine is the Addamasartus of Skyrim. Those who have played Morrowind will know. Let's go.
Plenty of gold inside, I hope.
So, great. Thank you.
Dead yet.
Alright, I won't bore you guys with Embershard Mine. The crate of moon sugar is easily found by following the quest marker. You can see the auto lock picking mod in action here. Our character picked the lock. Yes, no more mini games. Oh wow, we have a choice now. We can either hand over the crate to Carcass or rat them out to the Falkreath guard. Amazing, I did not expect that.
You know, they really should put up a sign outside this camp. On one side it'd say, warning, bandits. On the other it'd say, beware, adventurers.
Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, let's rat them out by talking to the guard.
Trouble? Your sense of duty is exemplary. Looking at these goods, I think good old Carcass owes us a larger share. I think I could use your negotiation skills in this matter. Do you want to earn a quick coin?
Ooh, the guard is also in the game. What a surprise. Excuse me. Let's not play with the guard and do the right thing. Let's choose the persuade option.
Oh, you're one of those. Whatever, it seems we must take action and ensure justice is served. But if this is so important to you, you'd better cover my back. Let's go!
Ah, super cool. We are now told to destroy the den.
Till next time.
I did not expect that, and I guess this is the correct choice if you are role-playing as a righteous character. Let's go and slaughter these enablers of skooma addicts.
Toured us today. At least I survived Mondas.
your head. Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
That's all you got? I'll raise a cup to your grave.
I don't think we'll be hearing the bards sing about this one.
Stay out of trouble, elf. Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. I hate it when things like this end up in such a mess. Now go away and let me clean this up.
Sneaky guard has lost his side income. Go back and do your guard duties, my man. Wow, check out these bottles of ice blue skooma. So this restores stamina and has a small resist shock enchantment. And there are no negative effects. Even normal skooma does not have side effects, unlike in Morrowind where skooma drains your agility. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Gamrick.
Welcome to the Hangman's Inn.
Oh no, the quest is bugged out. We don't see the topic where we tell Gamrick that Carcass is dead. That's unfortunate. I will report this as a bug on the mod page. It was unfortunate that the good character branch was bugged out. Now, let's check out the other branch where we side with the guard and play along.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Your sense of duty is exemplary. Looking at these goods, I think good old Carcass owes us a larger share. I think I could use your negotiation skills in this matter. Do you want to earn a quick coin?
Oh wow, we need to make a deal with Carcass for the guard? I wonder what's in it for us. Let's see.
Outstanding. I knew your trustworthy face wouldn't deceive me. Go and tell Carcass that the guards expect 5 extra coins with every single payment from now on. No exceptions, no excuses.
Super cool that this quest has multiple branches. I love it. Alright, let's chat with Carcass.
You're a talker, eh? Oh man, did you really have to do that? Those greedy bastards already get more than enough.
Greedy bastard guards. So we need to use our speech skills to do some persuasion.
Tell your guard friends that I'll take the risk. Tell your guard friends that I'll take the risk.
Alright then.
Terra Seriti, our character's speech skill still sucks. It is 20. Good thing we have some potions. Intelligent guide, is there us? Now it's gone up to 40. Let's try again.
What do you want? Oh man, did you really have to do that? Those greedy bastards already get more than enough. You're right. Whatever it takes to keep the business running. Tell your guard friends they will have their 5 additional coins with every payment.
That was fun. Essentially, it was an apprentice level speech check and our speech skills had to be 25 or greater.
Don't get any bright ideas. You are truly an exemplary citizen of Falkreath. Here is a reward for your service to our hold. And Gamrick should leave it at that. Oh yes, we are aware of everything that happens in Falkreath.
Awesome. We got 250 gold for using some diplomatic skills. Love it. This guard guy is in on the skooma business. Very clever. Let's meet Gamrick.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Carcass and his assistant are a bit peculiar, but their product is of the highest quality.
Okay, here we see a bug. The topic Carcass is dead should have appeared in the previous branch. Not now, as Carcass is very much alive in this branch. Schlitzohr needs to fix this.
Had to involve your guard friends, huh? This, of course, reduces your reward. If you want to sell Mammoth tusks or moon sugar in the future, I'm your man. You won't find a better deal anywhere else.
Okay, so 250 gold reward here too, and that completes the branch and the quest. Essentially you get 500 gold if you play along with the guard. Now let's check out the third branch. This time we won't bother with the guard and deliver the crate to Carcass.
I really hope the soul gem isn't lost for good. Worrying.
What are you staring at? Gamrick really only works with professionals. Tell him that my expectations were exceeded. Here's a little bonus for you. This piece of jewelry was pawned by a customer for our fine product.
Awesome, we get a silver necklace. Let's head back to Gamrick.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Not sure you belong here.
Carcass and his assistant are a bit peculiar, but their product is of the highest quality.
Amazing, we have the correct dialogue topic.
You did great. Really earned these sparkly coins, my friend. If you want to sell Mammoth tusks or moon sugar in the future, I'm your man. You won't find a better deal anywhere else.
So 500 gold and a silver necklace. That's a cool deal. And that completes the branch and quest.
Alright then.
Ice Blue Den was an incredible quest filled with choices and multiple branches. You can work for the skooma manufacturers, or you can rat them out with the guard, or you can work for the guard. I love all the options. My only suggestion to Schlitzohr is to convert these quests into proper side quests with journal entries, which will clearly show our choices and failed branches like what we saw in Beyond Skyrim Bruma. This quest was spectacular. Do share your observations in the comments. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this video. In this part, we visited Falkhurst and gave an extensive introduction to the town. We met the people of the village and showcased the following side quests. In part 2, we focused on the remaining quests. What did you think about the quest we discussed today? What did you think about the town? Do share your thoughts in the comments and make sure you check out the next part. If you are still here, I appreciate you and thank you all for watching, and may the divines guard and keep you.